Shalom, Kahala Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. This is Brother War. Come back at you with another video. I want to give greetings to the Akim and the Akwathian that are gonna be watching this video, right? And as you can see, is just on Google showing how a YouTuber named Etika is reported missing. Right, people making videos on him. This is someone I used to personally watch back in the day. Not back in the day, just actually like 4 years ago when I was still in high school. Right, I used to watch this guy all the time. Really sad. I don't know if he's a Jake or not. Right, but what I really want to get into is that I was even watching a video earlier today too, and it was going into how the suicide rates are really high. The brother was going into how the suicide rates are really high in America, and they've spiked since like 2017 till now, and that's the state that this place is in. Right, people are suicidal, people are depressed. That's a spirit that's over Babylon. And people don't know why, and it's not even the time to truly be depressed. It's about to get really bad. It's gonna get worse, and it's gonna be even more hell on earth. It's literally, earth is already hell right now, but it's really gonna be hell on earth. Right, when hell breaks loose, when Mosai sends the famine and the plagues on Egypt, on Babylon. All right. So let me go hop into these precepts. Right, so this is Proverbs 28 and 18, where there is no vision, the people perish. Right, so people in these last days, they're seeing that's why they're holding on to people like Trump so much, saying we're gonna make America great again. That's the slogan, make America great again, giving the people a vision. Right, because the people had no vision. They see that the economy is collapsing. America's seeing that these Edomites are dying out. They're not reproducing enough. They're killing each other. They're killing themselves on opioids, abusing drugs, overdosing on alcohol, committing suicide. Right? They're killing each other. They're losing their jobs. Right? Hell's breaking loose. All the other nations are coming up into their areas, gentrifying them out of their neighborhoods. Meanwhile, they're trying to gentrify Jake. Right, it's they're being surrounded, and America's in $1 trillion of debt, and on top of that, war is about to break out. Right, so people are in poverty. People need their stamps, their welfare, and all that stuff. But it's not a good time anymore. The American dream is gone. That illusion, and some people are still in that illusion. Same way though. Right, they see the signs, like Yahushua said, call the Pharisees hypocrites, call them everybody hypocrites, because you can see when the clouds are coming in, and the dark clouds are coming in, it's about to rain, right, and things like that. But all of a sudden you can see that America's in debt, right? They're losing jobs. You have your president saying they're gonna make it great again. And in the first place, they're implying that it's not great as it is right now. And he hasn't been making it great. His jobs have been going out even more. He just keeps saying, Edomite just keeps lying to these people and giving them a vision saying that, oh, yeah, we're doing better. The economy's doing a lot better than it was before. No, it's not. It's a lie. And that's the spirit that the Most High has been given to these Babylonians. Until he wakes them up and shows them that they're really in hell by bringing these plagues on them. Right, so let me get Revelation 18. I was at like 23. And this is Revelation 18 and 23. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee, for thy merchants were the great men of the earth. All the well-renowned people in Babylon, or in the whole earth, are people who had an influence on bringing so-called innovation, like what's his name, Bill Gates. People who put name brands, and even our celebrities, right? People who use America to make money, right? What it's entertainment, fashion, you know, um, fashion, food, electronics, all those stuff. Those are merchants, and they make money by selling and having people consume off of them. Those are the great men of the earth. Whether you're a celebrity or you're a businessman or not, you're a merchant, right? And for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. Now everyone's under this American and Canadian dream. You got all nations leaving their countries to come over to where to Canada and America looking for a better life, right? Even though they get here, they're still living a miserable life, right? Talking about them, they retire, they want to go back to your home country, but you got to come over here and work your ass off in the warehouse. There's people thinking, people must have been thinking, I don't know what these heathen were thinking, or our parents are thinking that what type of work they're gonna be doing. But this place, you get over here, I'm living in it, man. You just got a bunch of warehouses and places to make money and make more profit for the richer people, to sell back to the people. You sell it back to you, and they just give you chump change for it, right? And it's not even like you're working in like some beautiful places. They then destroyed the whole earth just to make places to sell products, right? In this gray area looking wasteland. So this place has got to be destroyed, man. We don't need all this place. When the economy collapses, which the dollar is just paper, it doesn't mean anything, right? You're not gonna need this stuff no more. It's gonna be done. It's over, right? And so these nations are deceived. They're coming over here thinking they're gonna be living the good life, right? And you're just working some minimum wage job. You're lucky you get up in there. Right, but some of them, and a lot of these other nations they get rich. But there's always the rich of the nations, and there's the poor, the middle class, and then there's the poor, right? So everybody experiences on that side. Everybody experiences the sides. Every aspect of life, somebody has to receive of it, right? And that's what is going on right now. These nations are coming over here. They're thinking it's the best place to live. And they're finding out that it's not all that great. You know, like these other nations, you're depressed. They're making videos about people being depressed. They're trying to fight for rights for minorities trying to fight for the rights to live in America. They trying to get their religious freedoms, facing prejudice by Edomites, right? And then these other nations are prejudiced against Jake for no goddamn reason. Right, all this stuff, all manner of hell. You living in here, you know, right? Unless the Most High put the spirit of blindness on you, right? Got these nations walking like a bunch of zombies. Like you see that this place is just hell. Like you going to work, you guys ain't happy, you ain't smiling. You just want to leave work. You wouldn't want to go to work. You just want to work so you can make money. You have to. Right, to feed your family and things of that nature. Right, this is Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. And that's what all these people are. They're dead. They're dead, just waiting for judgments. They ain't living unto eternal life. They're living to die. That's what they're put on this earth for, to die. But the elect and the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, they're living they're living for eternal life. They're living to live. That's what we're living for. We're living to strive for immortality, to live, not to die, so that we never have to die again. That's why we're living. People can't even comprehend that right now. So they're automatically in the congregation of the dead. That's why they're in the state. That's why they think the way they do. That's why they live the way they live. That's why this place is in the state that it's in. These people, you talk to these people, you're like, yo, what the? It's just bare vanity and madness just comes out of their mouth. Bare foolishness. And it's just like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Just shut. You don't even want to talk to them no more. And you go, and we being this truth, that I should say, He's sending us forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. We can't be. We gotta play smart, and we act like we gotta hold our tongues a lot of the times. Like me We got all we work where sodomites are. You think we could just go up and keep bringing the lot to them? You know, right? Me personally, I know if I start, I'm gonna get rolling. And the spirit jumps on you, you start cutting people up. So I hold my tongue, right? The Most High said, "A wise man holdeth his tongue." Right, but this is Isaiah 47 and 2. We'll highlight all of this, man. And start at verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. That's what the Most High is calling America and Canada to do right now, to sit in the dust. Right? To sit down. Not be exalted anymore. Get you to your lowest state, the state that you're supposed to be. Because Yahushua has come back. He's supposed to be Lord of Lords. Right? He's coming to subdue kingdoms, subdue nations, and like everybody bow to him. Right? He's telling me he's gonna be ruling on the other side of the earth with America and Canada, talking about you can be homosexual. You crazy? Right? There's no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, and that's what's happening. It seemed like for the longest time that America could go around doing whatever the hell it wanted to every nation, bombing Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right? Helping split South Korea against North Korea, right? Putting tariffs on other nations, raiding India, committing what is even called and labeled as a crime against humanity, putting the Israelites, Most High God's chosen people, into slavery, right? All these things that America has done, Babylon has done, the virgin daughter of Babylon, Egypt, Sodom, has done, and nobody's said anything against them. But now you see rumors, you hear of wars and rumors of wars, and these other nations are getting fed up with Babylon. Right? They're barking back. North Korea ain't listening to them, talking about they can't have no missiles. Iran ain't listening to them. Russia ain't listening to them. These guys don't even want to mess with Russia. America don't even want to mess with Russia because they know Russia's the real bad. Russia's are the real ones, man. They're the ones they really don't want to mess with and provoke. But they're trying to still provoke. They're still trying to provoke the little guys, and meanwhile the little guys are Russia's allies. Yeah, verse 3: Thy nakedness shall be. Wait, come on, let me start verse 2. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rulers. And in John 17 and 8, no, is it Luke 17? We'll jump back to that real quick. Luke. Oh, so what? Is it 18 or 7? I know it should be Luke 12. Luke 12 and 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. I know there's another one, but I think it was like Luke 7 and 18. But that's the point. There's nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and a lot of things have been revealed, especially through the internet. People have able to go up and research everything. Before they were saying that 9/11 was done by some Muslims that hijacked a airplane. Now people are coming out saying no. Even Donald Trump saying no, it was an inside job. Their own president saying no, that was an inside job. Right? They said that that America goes around promoting all these lies and stuff. They got the Pizzagate, right? Got the Illuminati, all this stuff being uncovered, and America's being exposed. No. Right? So let's go back to Isaiah. So that's adding on to the things that it's been hiding. Whoops, lock here. Right, verse 3, uncover the thigh, verse 2, uncover the thigh, pass over the rulers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yeah, thy shame shall be seen, and that everyone's seeing its shame, all the wicked deeds it's done. Just now in the news, they're saying that Iran blew up, attacked one of the Japanese, was it the ships or something? And people are saying that the story doesn't even make sense, that it was the Iranians, right? They didn't even provide proper evidence, and people are saying no, it wasn't the. People are starting to see these things because they're just trying to provoke. They're just trying to provoke a war with Iran, and give them themselves a just reason to go and attack them, while deceiving everyone to make them think that it was Iran that did it. But they're being sloppy now, right? That shame shall be seen. Everyone's seeing it now. It's all over the news. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Most High isn't gonna play fair this time. He's gonna take vengeance. All right. Right. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the ladies of kingdoms. And that's what's happening, man. People aren't letting them get away. These other nations aren't going to let them just go doing what they were doing. They're getting sick and tired of Babylon, of Esau, Edom. All right. 7:6. I was wroth with my people. Most I was angry with us, the children of Israel, Yashar Allah, the Negro, Latino, Native Indian man, right? I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand, and we were given into the hand of these Edomites, right? And they're still in the hand of America and Canada, and throughout the other parts of the earth we've been scattered. Spain, Germany, right? The UK, Australia, right? We're all over the place. And that's when Most High polluted us and gave us into their hand, and they polluted us and robbed us and spoiled us. They didn't do that to everybody. Who's this talking about? It's talking about the Negro, Latino, and Native Indian man. And giving them into thine hand, and though they shewed them no mercy, they didn't show us no mercy. Right? Till this day, they're still oppressing us. They didn't even say thank you for the slavery and making us rich. They put gat on reservations. Right? And then the police officers go turn around and oppress them on the reservations. They go around stopping Native Indian women just so they can rape them. Right? They killing us. They unfairly and unjustly killing the Negro, Latino, and Native Indian man in the street corners. Giving us, injecting us with syphilis, planting abortion clinics in our neighborhoods, in our ghettos, putting guns in our ghettos, giving us the ghettos, the worst places to live, the worst areas. Right? Hiding us, telling us, not lying about who we are, not showing us who our God is. Right? Which it doesn't matter because we're supposed to show us who our God is anyways, but they know who we are. They know that the Most High is our God. Yahweh is our God only. Right? But these things they lied to us. They destroyed us. Right? Upon the ancient hast thou very, very heavily laid the yoke. And thou says, and at the same time they done all this to us, the Negro, Latino, Native Indian man tells us to get over it. Thou says, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart. And that's what they say, man. America's gonna go on forever. Nobody can take us down. We got the best military might and everything. So they're proud. They're proudful. They're prideful. They're proud and they're prideful, and they don't think about these things. They don't think they're gonna be judged for what they did to the Most High God's chosen people. Neither just remember the latter end of it, because karma. These guys, everybody talks about karma. Right, but apparently karma doesn't exist for Esau, right? For you so-called white people, karma doesn't exist. When you do evil things doesn't deserve to happen back to you, right? So they didn't think, remember the latter end of it. If you put people into slavery, you're going to go into slavery. Therefore now hear this, though that are given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly. And that's what's going on. These people are given to pleasures. Go on YouTube, you be watching
we got
all
next
kinds of
screaming
random
Israel
videos.
ride. Damage to my verbs, standing on the curb, famine of the word, damaging my nerves, cannons for the purge. I go Michael bad.
This is Titus, chapter 1, verse 16. They profess that they know God, but in works they deny him, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work.
You go on Instagram, people just posting up things about their life. They're trying to show the best life that they're living. Oh, they're going out eating food. Oh, they're going out jamming out in their car. Yeah. Dance to the Jake. They're making trends on stupid things. right? This is a YouTuber. He was a gamer. Right? He got money. He was being paid to play games, and I enjoyed watching it myself. I can say that. Right? So how is it that you're out living one of the best lives you could live, just getting paid to play games and stream, but you depressed somehow? You're depressed. That goes to show you this material world and material belongings isn't enough. It doesn't fulfill a man. Right? But these people are given to pleasures. The Americans and Canadians are given to pleasures. You guys get to go out and eat anytime you want. Convenient for you. You can have food be ordered to you. Other nations, they don't get that. Some nations don't even have services like that. Some nations, they gotta go walk to the well to get their water still. Right? They still have to farm. They have to live on farms and take care of animals. Y'all living in apartments and houses. Right? You're given to pleasures. You get to wake up, watch TV. Right? Even though you gotta go to work. But look at all the things around you. That's a distraction to you, and it's just pleasure. Like I was saying, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, just pure madness and folly on that stuff now. Right? That says in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Right? They said, we're Americans, we got the best. It's the best place to live. We got the best military. Right? They say that they're the God. They say that the Most High God looks like them. Right? They think there's no nation like America, and that's what these other nations believe too. There's no other nation like America. It's the best place ever, even though it's just madness and folly you see on the news all the time, especially when it's being done against the children of Israel. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Right? So you guys got all the best things to be doing, but somehow people are getting depressed in the society and miserable and they're living lives miserably. Right? When right now it's the top country to live. It's a top superpower. Right? For now. Right? But we the hopefully elect and the 1/3 are praying and hoping for this place to be destroyed soon. Right? This is verse 9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. Okay, so that's what it is. That's what it is, man. And we're hoping for that. We're hoping for the righteous kingdom to come now. Okay, we're not hoping for this place to go on any longer. We're not trying to have no 1-2 kids and then settle down and keep working for Esau, making the society rich for the rest of our lives. Fuck that shit, man. Might as well want to build up a nation now. You want to have our own country, our own land, our own language, our own culture. You want to serve the Most High Yahweh. We want to be back in our own country, safe and out of the hands of our enemies. But these people the 2/3 don't want that shit. Not to call that shit. They don't want that. That's madness to them. They want to live here in Esau's hands forever. Beg Esau for everything forever. To hell with that. Right? So this is Daniel 7:13. Right? We waiting to be delivered. Daniel 7:13. I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him, and there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. Right? Everybody's gonna serve our King, Yahweh Shai. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which is everlasting means forever, which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. Because who's giving him the kingdom? The Most High Yahweh is giving Yahweh Shai the kingdom. Then there's no power above Yahweh. Right? And we're gonna have spiritual power. It ain't gonna be nothing that the Most High is with us. Who's gonna be against us, man? Right? Right. Alright, so this is where we're at right now. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them. right? So the Babylon has made war with us. These Edomites have made war with us, and the main horn that's talking about is America, right? It made war with us and has got us in their hands. Verse 22, until the Ancient of Days came and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High. So we have to endure this until the end, until the Most High comes and gives us back our glory and gives us the judgment to judge these devils for what they done to us. And to judge them for what they done to everyone else and against the Most High. The judgment is going to be in our hands. The Most High is going to use us to give the judgment out on the rest of you heathen too. And the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. And we're going to possess the kingdom. Not everybody, not every nation. The saints are the children of Israel. Right? Alright. And so let me get one more precept and two more precepts, alright? Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. Salak. Where's the folly set? This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. So folly is the top thing that's foolishness, man. And when you being in this truth, you know everything else is foolishness, man. Everything these people be talking about is vanity. Right? It's just madness. You don't even want to talk to these people all the times because there's just pure vanity and madness comes out of their mouth. Not to say that we talking about the Most High 100% of the time of the day, but these guys just be talking about some stupid stuff that just doesn't mean anything, man. You see you guys should be talking about war. You should be talking about the news that's happening worldwide, not talking about oh, you're gonna get that fade that brother got, right? Or you working on getting some Jordans and the NBA game and all this madness, man. Posting videos on Instagram, Snapchat, trying to live your best life. You not dancing in the car. You can't dance in the car without nobody seeing it. Right? You can't you can't eat some nice food without posting for everyone to see. You ain't eating that food like that night. That you ain't going to those restaurants every single day. Right? How come you don't see these Edomites, these rich Jewish people posting on Instagram enjoying their life? And even if they do, they probably doing it every once in a while. Right? And obviously some people probably would do it more than others and be daily about it, but you don't see really rich people living like that. These guys are the real rich people are living in silent, on the low. Everyone's trying to follow out, make trends, do all this, do all that. Watch when the judgment comes on you, man. All right. So let me finish off with this. Lamentations 4 and 20 and 21. You know, you're kind of talking about this kingdom being the people being depressed and all that stuff. Let me get one more scripture on that, and then we'll go to that. It's Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. That's why people are mourning. These other nations don't know why they're mourning. Right? All they know is there's nowhere else to go except back to your homeland. And you don't want to stay there. You wanted to come here. You wanted to bring your ass all the way over here to live a shitty ass life, hoping you can do better. Well, you coming here to die. That's what you coming over here to do. You're gonna die, man. And call Allah Yahweh Shem Yashai that He's gonna judge you accordingly. In Lamentations 4 and 21, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwells in the land of Uz. See, these people are depressed right now. It's not time to be depressed right now. It's the time you guys get depressed right now. Yeah, wait until the Most High brings the true judgment on this place. Wait until He brings the plagues. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwells in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Right? You the 1/3 in the elect, and ultimately the 2/3 are their iniquity is gonna be pardoned. All right, O daughter of Zion, He will no more carry thee away into captivity. No more slavery for the Negro, Latino, Native Indian man. But the 2/3 don't care about that right now. They like it. They like it here in slavery, in captivity. They like being ruled over by wicked Edomites. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So you white people are going to finally get your sins discovered after the Most High pardoned you for so long. And what do you turn around and do? You say there is no God, giving people even no more hope and no more vision. You devil. So you deserve to die. You deserve the judgment come to you. If there is no God, there's no point of living. Talking about. You think nothing can create itself? You talking about? You don't deserve to be on this planet. You monsters. Right? Right, so let me get a little bit of this. For behold, saith the Most High, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. That's what's coming. So these people depressed now, you're going to be really depressed when the plagues come. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the earth. These people are in such an impoverished state, living such a shitty life, deceiving yourself, right? And they're so prideful against the Most High. Esau said there is no God, so there's got to be no God, right? Even though at the same time, Esau says there is a God, but if there is, he just looks like us though, so we're God, right? You fuck you, Esau, fuck all you, death to all you. Talking about. You can't pick one. You guys gotta hold every side. Therefore, saith the Most High. But that's what, because you're doing this, your judgment's just gonna be so beautiful. That's what Most High said in perfection. Whew. Most High ain't playing. I will hold my tongue no more. See, the Most High was holding his tongue. He was holding his tongue, but he's not having it no more. How long he pardoned you? He pardoned you since Cain. He pardoned you since the beginning. You damn filthy devils, and all you've done is just, you haven't even repented once. You just keep being more wicked, right? I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually, right? The souls in heaven are complaining to the Most High every single day. And then you got us down here on the bottom complaining to the Most High every single day. Right? So this is what he's saying. And therefore saith the Most High, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. All the innocent blood. Right? And that's coming all upon you. On you 2/3 and you heathen, and mainly you Edomite. Verse 10, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Which this is talking about modern day Egypt. This isn't talking about the Egypt that we were in under the Egyptians, because we were already out of Egypt, right? At this point, there's how many hundreds of years after we left out of Egypt. But I will stretch out with a mighty, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm. And smite Egypt with plagues, as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Right? Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it, which is his weapons of indignation that come from the ends of the earth, the nuclear missiles. Right? Verse 13, look at that, even more on people being depressed. You guys are working now, all your work is about to be in vain right now. Watch. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. Right? All your hard work is going to be vain. You guys are going to be working for nothing. It's just going to happen in a quick second. So woe to the world, destruction to the world, and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right? But it's bear on this, but that's right, man. What I'm trying to get to the point is that that you guys are depressed. People are depressed, and it's about to get 10 times worse when the judgment comes, man. 2 Esdras 15:27. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and you shall remain in them. For the Most High shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Whoo! And he's gonna save people. He's gonna save less people than he's gonna destroy. All right. So, death to all you that don't want to turn to the Most High. All right. All of you that don't want to repent. Right, including me as well. And call out Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for giving us the victory, the children of Israel the victory, and going to save the 1/3 in the elect out of this destruction, and call out also for bringing these plagues that are about to come, because it's in righteousness. It's righteousness, and it's beautiful. Death to all you heathen that have been oppressing us, coming over here to oppress us even more. And you Edomites that oppress us continually and blaspheme us